The Diggin' Dave welcomes you back to another deep dive into the hidden treasures of American history. Today, we are talking about a heavy hitter from the post-war era that could be sitting in your grandfather's old coin jar right now. Imagine holding a piece of 1950s Americana that isn't just worth its weight in silver, but thousands of USA dollars more because of a tiny mistake made at the United States Mint over 70 years ago. The 1950 Franklin half dollar is a legendary coin among collectors, featuring the iconic profile of founding father Benjamin Franklin. But there is one specific minting error that turns this 50-cent piece into a total gold mine for anyone lucky enough to spot it. Most people spend these or sell them for their silver melt value without ever looking closer at the details that define a true rarity. Today we are going to pull back the curtain on the quadrupled die and the Bugs Bunny errors that have sent the numismatic world into a frenzy, ensuring you never overlook a small fortune again. It is time to look at your silver in a completely different light. In 1948, the United States Mint introduced the Franklin half dollar, and by 1950, it was a staple of American commerce, representing a country moving into a decade of unprecedented economic growth and cultural change. This series was a significant departure from tradition because it was the first time a non-presidential figure was featured on a regular issue circulating coin, replacing the walking Liberty design that had reigned for over 30 years. Struck in 90% fine silver, these coins were hefty symbols of wealth. But 1950 was a special year because it marked the resumption of proof coin production after a long 7-year hiatus caused by the Second World War. The Philadelphia Mint was trying to keep up with the massive demand from collectors who were eager for these high-quality strikes, and in the rush to produce enough dies, some catastrophic and beautiful errors occurred. Understanding this history is vital for any collector, because the low mintage of 1950 proofs, totaling just over 51,000, makes every single error found from this specific year an extremely rare relic of minting history. When we talk about the most valuable errors for 1950, the conversation must begin with the legendary Quadrupled Die Obverse, officially recognized by experts as the FS 101 variety. This is not a simple double strike that you might find on common coins. This is a spectacular manufacturing error where the hub was misaligned 4 separate times during the creation of the die itself. If you are examining a 1950 proof, you need a high-powered loupe to inspect the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" on the front. On a true quadruple die, you will see a distinct thickening of the letters and clear overlapping lines that make the text look as if it is vibrating or layered. Because the original mintage was already incredibly low, the number of coins struck with this specific quadruple die is minuscule, making it one of the holy grail items for Franklin half-dollar enthusiasts. Finding one of these today is like winning the lottery, as the rarity and the historical significance of the quadruple hubbing process have driven prices to levels that most casual collectors can only dream of ever achieving. Perhaps the most famous nickname in the entire series is the Bugs Bunny error, which results from a dramatic technical failure known as a die clash. This happens when the obverse and reverse dies slam into each other with full force, while no coin blank is sitting in the chamber to absorb the impact. When this occurs, parts of the design from one side are accidentally transferred to the other side, and in the case of the 1950 Franklin, a portion of the eagle's wing from the back gets stamped onto Franklin's mouth. This creates a vertical spike, or a protruding tooth on his upper lip, making the dignified founding father look like the iconic cartoon rabbit. While some modern collectors also refer to this as the booger variety, depending on the exact shape of the clash, the Bugs Bunny remains the most popular term in the United States. While these are more common than the quadrupled dies, they still command a significant premium, especially if the coin is in mint state condition with original luster, as collectors love the whimsical nature of such a recognizable and funny-looking minting mistake that happened by total accident. Searching for 1950 Franklin errors is uniquely challenging because of how the Mint originally packaged these coins for the public over 7 decades ago. Instead of the hard plastic cases used today, the 1950 proof sets were shipped in individual cellophane sleeves that were often stapled together and wrapped in simple tissue paper. Over time, the chemicals in that early cellophane and the metal from the staples would react with the 90% silver, causing many coins to develop fogging, oily spots, or dark, unattractive toning. This environmental damage has ruined the surfaces of thousands of coins, which makes finding a clean error specimen even more difficult and rewarding. Collectors specifically look for the Cameo designation, where the devices appear frosted and the fields look like black mirrors. If you happen to find a 1950 quadrupled die that has also achieved a deep cameo status, you are essentially looking at a museum-quality piece that is virtually guaranteed to increase in value. Proper storage in modern, acid-free holders is the only way to ensure these silver treasures survive for future generations. While the Philadelphia proofs get most of the headlines, you should never ignore the business strikes coming out of the Denver Mint, which are identified by the small d located just above the Liberty Bell's wooden yoke. In 1950, Denver produced roughly 8 million halves, and among them is a very popular error known as the Repunched Mint Mark, or RPM. The most famous for this year is the FS501 variety, where you can see a clear second D peeking out from underneath the main strike, usually toward the south or southeast. These Denver errors are fantastic for cherry picking because many sellers at flea markets or small coin shops don't realize they have a variety and will sell them for the standard silver price. To find them, you need to look at the mint mark with at least 10 times magnification and check for secondary lines or a shadow effect within the letter. While they don't reach the $60,000 price tags of the rare proofs, a high-grade 1950 D with a clear RPM and full bell lines is a highly liquid asset that any serious U.S. dealer would be thrilled to add to their inventory for a significant premium above the melt value. The market for rare Franklin errors has exploded in recent years, with wealthy investors looking for tangible assets that have a proven history of scarcity. For the 1950 issue, the prices can be truly life-changing if the grade is high enough. We have seen auction records where a 1950 proof coin in PR67 condition featuring incredible eye appeal sold for more than $66,000. Even without the most extreme errors, a 1950 Franklin with full bell lines, meaning the horizontal lines at the bottom of the Liberty Bell are completely distinct and unbroken, can sell for several thousand USA dollars in the right grade. For the Bugs Bunny variety, prices usually range from $50 to over $500, depending on the sharpness of the clash and the lack of scratches on the surface. These numbers prove that coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's a serious financial pursuit, where the difference between a common coin and a rare error is literally thousands of %. Always check your coins before you sell them, because the value is often hidden in the smallest details that most people simply ignore while they are searching for their next big score. The best way to start your search for these 1950 rarities is to visit local coin shops, browse through estate sales, or even look through the silver halves at your local bank if they still have old stock. Always keep a loupe or a high-quality magnifying glass handy, because the difference between a standard coin worth 12 USA dollars and a quadrupled die error worth 5,000 USA dollars is often invisible to the naked eye. Pay close attention to the sharpness of the Liberty Bell on the back. If the horizontal lines at the bottom are completely solid and unbroken, you have a full bell lines coin, which is a massive bonus on top of any error you might find. This era of American coinage is full of secrets waiting to be rediscovered, and with the price of silver on the rise, there has never been a better time to audit your collection. If you enjoy uncovering these hidden gems and learning about the mistakes that made history, make sure to show some support and stay tuned for our next hunt into the world of numismatics. You never know what is hiding in your change. Like and follow for more videos.